away, as north as we can go, once stood an enchanted forest.
You've seen an enchanted forest?
Yes, it was a magical place, but something went wrong. Since then, no one can get in or out.
The kingdom is not safe. Find who is calling to you. They may have answers.
I'm going with you.
Anna? No.
Excuse me, I climbed the North Mountain, survived a frozen heart, and saved you from my ex-boyfriend, so, you know, I'm coming.
That's normal.
Where are we?
How did you get in the forest?
The mist parted for us.
Impossible.
Where did you learn magic?
Elsa, get out of there!
You can't just follow me into fire.
Then don't run into...
Aloha! This is Trinidad, the Island Man, your Island Man, coming to you live once again from beautiful Hawaii here on the island of Oahu, bringing you, yes you, the best movie reviews on the entire island of Oahu. And yes, this is Trinidad, the Island Man, your Island Man. And last night, opening night, Thursday night, I went ahead and saw Frozen 2. And, well, without further ado, shock a thumbs up. It's good to see, I recommend it. Shock a thumbs down. It's bad to see, it's junk. I don't recommend it. And, well, for Frozen 2, it is a strong shock a thumbs up. 6 years ago, the first Frozen came out, where we found, you know, Elsa and Anna, two sisters, kind of estranged from one another due to Elsa's uncontrollable power of ice and snow. But yet we saw the sisters come back together and able to overcome, you know, the difficulties of living with such an affliction of, you know, uncontrollable powers. And Elsa learned to control her powers and become a wonderful queen to the country of her kingdom. And with, you know, Anna the princess. Now, this takes place, again, 6 years after the very first one. And unlike Incredibles 2, they do a wonderful job in continuing it. It is 6 years later, where we had left off from, you know, these two. Things have progressed. They have physically grown older and much more mature and wiser. You know, this brings back the entire assembly. We got, you know, we got Anna and Elsa, of course. We have the snowman, you know, and we have Sven, you know, Anna's sweetheart. And a little bit of a spoiler here. He is attempting to propose to Anna, moving their relationship to the next level. You know, so they have obviously been a couple throughout these 6 years. And all through it, you know, Elsa has been a wonderful queen, you know, a very wise queen, loving to her people, but yet there is something that is disturbing her, a voice, as you've seen in the trailers. Something is calling out to her that is distracting her, forcing her attention towards it, into the unknown. And let me just say that, you know, Idra Melza and Kristen Wiig do a fabulous job redoing the voices, and their singing and the songs in Frozen 2 are even better, I feel, than the first one. Although there is no just Let It Go song this time, I feel that the songs that they do have in it, the story that directors Chris Buck and Jennifer Lee do here are much more mature, much more adult, and a tad bit darker. You know, nothing that will disturb small children, as this is for a small children audience, but much to the delight of the parents of adults like myself, You will love this movie because the story is just that great. And it is very, very enchanting, to say the least. And it really does grip you as you want to see what's going to happen to Elsa and Anna, and to see if they can both overcome this immense threat, not to only themselves, but to the entire kingdom and their people as well, as they must delve into the unknown. And the unknown is one of the fabulous songs. That is probably the feature song for this movie. There are so many others. It is a strong Shaka thumbs up. Disney will no doubtably make at least $1 billion, just as the first Frozen did those 6 years ago. This one follows suit phenomenally and ends up being great once again. I tell you, you've got to go see it, especially if you have small children. You can't miss with Frozen 2. Full price. I would even recommend the 3D or the IMAX in this, just as you get to see, the beautiful animation, the beautiful artwork in this. There are parts that they're showing the forest, some of the dew from the mist that forms on like the grass or even the rain, almost looks real. Looks like it was shot and then, the animation put over, live action, raindrops. But I don't think that's how they did it. I think this is all animated, all computer generated, and it looks fabulous. The, images, the characters are so sharp, so crisp and clean. It is amazing and a marvel to see. So yes, IMAX, 3D, it's well worth the money. And let me just say that, like I said, it is a more mature movie. So the children who enjoyed the first one 6 years ago as children will enjoy this second one as adolescents, as maybe they are going through the same things. And Olaf the snowman definitely shows the growth of the children, because he is 6 years older now, and he's coming to grips with being older himself and maybe a little wiser, but wondering what that means and how to come to grips with his maturity. Much as Anna and Elsa growing into beautiful young women, whereas they were just maybe teens before, having to grip with ruling a kingdom and finding love. Here they're much, much more firm-footed and know what they want and how to get it. All right, thank you so much. This is Trinidad the Island Man, your Island Man, saying Shaka thumbs up for Frozen 2. Disney has done it again. Probably, maybe even $2 billion for this one, but definitely $1 billion for sure. This is going to be one of the best holiday movies for the season this year. Make sure if you have children, go see it. Even if you don't, if you like fantasy elements, magic, action, and adventure, it's all in Frozen 2. All right, thank you so much. This is Trinidad, the Island Man, your Island Man, saying again, shaka thumbs up for Frozen 2. Go and see it wherever, however you can. You can't go wrong. All right, thank you so much, and aloha.